Hi guys, this is Melody and I'm just here to share real quick with you some color swatches of the Martha Stewart watercolor paints that are fairly new to Michaels. I stalked them for a couple of weeks and finally they had a buy one get the next one half off sale, and then later on, maybe a week or so later, they had like a percentage off or something. So I am slowly building my collection, and I personally I like them. I think they're fun. I think it'll be something neat to use for art journaling and things like that. I don't know very much about the light fastness of them. I would imagine because they are with the craft paints and in the more DIY and craft section, they probably are not going to give you maybe what, say, a Daniel Smith watercolor obviously would give you, or a Cotman or Schminky, or however you say it. But for those of you who like to do a lot of art journaling, who like to do light watercolor in your Hobonichis, in your travelers notebooks, etc., and just general crafting, I think they are a great item. And no, I'm not endorsing, necessarily old girl Martha Stewart, and she certainly isn't paying me. However, if she wants to send me a box of the rest of the colors, I'm open to it. Just, inbox me. I'll give you my address. That's a joke. So here we go. This one is Emerald City. This one's Harlequin. This one's Granny Smith. And that would be these three here. And when I did the swatch, I did I think it's the wet on wet technique is what you call it, where you wet the paper first and then dip your wet brush into the paint. And this is 140-pound watercolor paper by Canson. That's the info on that. And here is the skew, and this skew is universal because you can get this paper pad at Walmart. You can get it at AC Moore. I've seen it at Michaels. Yes, Michaels has a big display of them, and I'm almost certain I've seen them at Hobby Lobby as well. So basically, the four craft stores that most of us frequent, you should be able to find it. And it's good thick paper. And also, just in case you were wondering, I used it on the side that has tooth. So you can see the back side's a little bit smoother. So that, hopefully will help you out. The other two I have Yellow Jacket and Pollen, and I love these. I am really into yellows lately, and that's what they look like. And it says soft gel, so it is acrylic. It's not necessarily what we think of when we think of watercolor, but it can be used either way. And reading the back of it, you can use it on paper, wood, fabric, and it's also indoor and outdoor paint, which I did not know. So that's pretty neat. So like if you want to, do those wood birdhouses, you can, I would imagine. Then I got some of the pink family, Pink Dahlia, Mardi Gras beads, and wine, which are these. The wine I was a little bit worried about, so I did dip my brush into that one twice as I was swatching just to see. But I love this one. I like them all so far. And then I got down here, and we have Hydrangea, Pacific Iris, and Periwinkle Violet, and Blue Velvet, which would be these four here. And that's what the bottom of them look like. I really want to see the color. Beautiful. I like them. And over here, just because I was curious, because I was, trying to use them as watercolor, I was like, well, I wonder what dry brushing looks like, because I was kind of like, well, these two, there's not a whole great amount of variation, because I did add more to this one. So I went in with a dry brush here. So as you can see, It looks like it works like acrylic paint, and again, I'm not feeling that chalky feeling that you feel with some of the cheaper watercolors. So yeah, I would say, you know, when you get them on sale or you have some coupons, it's definitely something neat and nice to add to your collection. And the colors are beautiful. I need to check the next time I go to Michael's. I think there's about 20 to 30 colors. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm slowly building my collection. All right, good luck out there in the trenches. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.